Are you logged in now?
Hi, Jason. Hi, Tammy. I see you guys in here. We're just getting set up, so just hold tight. We're coming. Hey, Brooke, I can hear you.
Hey, okay. I think I got the video going. And then
Got
I'll
it.
let me see if I can I flip the screen? Or we'll just go this way. We might just have to do it this way. Then at least we can see it.
See what they see.
Yeah. So it'll still be a little, and they're gonna flip it to us being in charge.
I feel like we should probably tip it
Down?
Okay. So grab this guy back here.
Yeah, and
We're
I
live.
think if you this is Bree here. I think if
Hey,
you
Bree.
rotate it even, we'll be able to see more of you.
Oh, rotate it the other way?
Yeah.
Okay. I can't see my camera, so I don't know why.
I just made you the co-host. There we go.
Okay.
There it is. Looks great.
Okay.
Why does that feel? I was like, why does that feel like it's gonna fall over? Shoot it. Can you see like all of you? Can you see close enough that you can see our legs, or should we tilt it down a little bit more?
Yeah, no, we got the floor. I think we're good. All right, we ready to go? We'll let you intro and then we'll warm up.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our TriCore live workout. Let me tell you a little bit about TriCore. My name is Stephanie De La Mora. I'm the owner and founder. I'll be working with Brooke today, who's one of our lead coaches. We're going to kind of co-coach the class today. The way that we work here is we start with a little warm up, just get your body moving. Our program today is going to be a 20-minute program. We're going to do 4 5-minute supersets. We're going to alternate between 2 exercises for that 5-minute period. We're going to, again, like I said, co-lead the class. And then we're going to finish it up with about 20-25 minutes of Pilates mat. It's kind of a combination of Pilates mat / just stretching and mobility work to bring your heart rate down and help you recover. So when we work here in the studio, we actually do that with Pilates on the reformer, and we use different tools. But today everything's going to be just body weight. So all you need is a mat, maybe a towel, some water, and Brooke's going to lead us through the 5-minute warm up.
All right, guys, just give yourself some space. We're gonna get started with just a nice little hip opener, our lunge to reach. So let's take a nice big step back with the right leg. Lift the arms up, reach back, kind of tilt back toward your left a little bit, open up the hip. Inhale, bring it up, step it up. Switch legs, we'll step back, lift up, reach. Just a little bit of movement, just a little bit of length. Step it back. Once you feel stable, push through the heels, reach. And in. Step it back, reach, in. Let's do 2 more on each side. Take it up, reach, and back. Feel that little lift up and then that pull away. 1 more on each. Step it back, lift, reach, nice big stretch. Last one. Keep it moving, keep it steady. Bring it back through center. Now we're going to take it into some lateral stretches, opening up through the inner thighs. Walk your feet a little bit wider than hip distance, maybe a slight turn out with your toes. We sit back to the right, maybe turn those left toes up, hold to the right. I like to slide across staying low, take it to the left. So I'm going to go for 10. You're going to find your own pace. Maybe you reach down to the floor, try to keep your chest up. Awesome. More on each side. When you're feeling good about it, roll it up, bring it up. We're going to take this into a little bit of a down dog stretch. We're going to reach the leg back and then pull the knee in for a little top. So hands down. I always like to start a down dog from a plank position, so my feet really never have to shift. Push the hips back, lift the right leg up. Exhale as you pull back into your plank. Pull the right knee in toward the right elbow. 5 on this side. Breathe into that stretch, really lengthen. 2 more. Hang here a little bit longer if you need it. And after that last one, bring your feet down, push it back to that down dog, lift the left leg up. Belly in, pull the knee in. So just that little shift, warming up your wrist. Feeling a little extra pull through the calf. Through the hamstring, shoulders down, create lots of space. Big reach. Big pull. Let's go for one more. Bring it in. Take your knees down. We're going to lay it on our belly for some cobras. So hands down. I like to line up my thumbs with my armpits, anchor down through the tops of the feet. Big inhale on your exhale. Heel up through the torso. Lengthen the arms, shoulders down. Right, look to the right. Look to the left. Center. Or down. Beautiful. Press up. Really think about pushing down through your hips, lifting the belly, opening up. Heel across those collarbones. And lower down. Let's do 3 more, nice and slow. Peel it up. Take a look. And look. Open across those collarbones, back to your center. Roll. 2 more. Nice little warm up for a Sunday. Maybe Sunday is usually your day off, but you're coming to hang out with us anyway. Bring it back through center, sit it back, take a little child pose here. And then bring it up. We've got about 30 seconds. I'm going to take you back into the lunges where we started. So it's a step back, big reach up. And you're just going to alternate sides, rolling through time. It's not hard to go super fast here. Start to just feel your body a little bit warmer than it was 5 minutes ago. Getting ready for just a little work. Just a little bit. Last 3. Try to make it sound good. 2. And 1. Leave it out. And bring it up. All right. Stephanie's going to kick off the workout. We're going to trade back and forth and do some work with you.
All right. So our first 5-minute round, we do 12 reps of both. Our first one is going to be a squat to a side kick. So we're going to alternate here. So I want you to find a squat stance. Feet about a hip distance apart, maybe a little bit wider and tighter your hips. We're going to take it down into a squat, and then as we come up, we're going to shift and do a side kick. We're going to alternate side to side there for 12. And then our second movement is going to be a lunge back to a knee drive. So if you're struggling with balance, you can always take close to the wall, have a chair or bicycle that you can hold on to. You want to keep that moving leg nice and fluid. We're going down and driving that knee straight up. Making sure that as you come here, you press the knee to the ceiling and opening up that seated leg. So basically, don't take here. We really want to feel that knee drive activating the hamstring on the standing leg. We're going to do 6 on one side, 6 on the other for that one. First one is going to alternate. So we've got 5 minutes here. And we're going to go in 3, 2, 1. So starting with that squat to side kick and lift. So I really like to drive through my heel as I kick that leg out. So it's not just a block of the pointy toe. I tend to feel like when I get into my hip flexors, if I knee to the toe, if I press with that heel, I'm really focusing more on that posterior chain from my hips. Yep. All right. Now from there, our next one is going to be that step back lunge drive. Counting. I'll count for you. You count for me. Are we doing 12 buckets? Next one is sizzling. Teamwork, you know. All right. And lift. Last 2 here. That's not fun. I don't balance it out here. All right, so that was our first minute. So we should get a good 4 or 5 rounds in. So I get round 2. Squat. support for that balance, you can bring a chair or something in front of you. Beautiful job, guys. All right, taking it back to that lunge to knee drag. All on one side for 6. Press it forward. We want to make sure on that standing leg that heel stays down. So watch where that left heel stays a couple times. And knee comes forward just a little bit. It never comes past the toes. So to make sure that knee stays behind your toes as you're stepping down. And then it's driving that knee up, it's coming from that goes to your cage, parts of the glute. All right, going back to that squat, see side kick. And on these, really try to stay as upright as possible. It's really easy to lean towards that leg that's standing, and our goal is to try not to do that. Try to stabilize over that standing leg. So there's definitely a weight shift there happen, but not a full-on lean to the side. And here, over halfway through here. That stretch a little over 2 minutes in this round. Start to breathe a little bit. Yeah. Oh, get that heart rate up a little bit. So this is how we work. We warm you up. We bring that heart rate up. And then we pull you back down. And by the time you're done with your class, you forgot about all of this. All right. We are under 2 minutes here. Got that squat and kick. So the way that we program, it's designed for you to work at a pace that works for you. So if you're going faster than us, that's okay. If you're going slower, that's okay too. It's about finding something that works for your body. It's going to challenge you, but also make you feel successful. So that's why we like our timed workouts versus, telling you have to work at a certain pace or work as hard as possible. What is good for you? All right, we're coming up on our last 60 seconds here. See if we can get one more round in. Slow it down just a little bit. The goal here in these little spurts of energy is we're finding a sustainable pace, something that you can keep going for those 5 minutes. Even if you start to slow down, we want to try to keep moving. So we don't want to go all out for the first 60 seconds and then die for 4 minutes. Good, we've got 20 seconds left. Make sure you leave enough time to balance out.
We can do 6 and 10 seconds.
10 seconds, yes. We got it. I got one more. Last one. All right. Good job, guys. All right. We're going to take us through the next 5 minutes.
So quick little breather. Grab a water when you need it. Now we're not going to tell you when to stop during these 5-minute sets, but you need to do it. All right. So what we're looking at is a single leg bridge. So on your back, feet down on the floor, anchor down through your heels. You're going to lift one leg either up to the ceiling or leave that into a table. Push through the opposite heel to come up. We're going to do 12 on each leg, and then we'll come up. Nope, we're going to lay down. Just lengthen the arms, lengthen the legs. We've got our V-ups. So with V-ups, remember upper body and lower body working together to pull you into the middle. So full expression, arms long, legs long. You squeeze it up through center. Ribs to hips and down. You're always welcome to bend your knees and extend. Those hip flexors are tight. You can even leave your knees bent and just take it into your crunch. You need something just a little less and you're feeling it below back. So let's get it started. 12 reps on each side, and then we've got 12 V-ups. 3, 2, and 1. Take it down to your back. Yeah. Extend your leg up, and we're gonna push the hips to the ceiling. Up and up. So move on a little bit. So think about that connection between your heel and your butt. Pulling the belly in. Both hip bones shining up to the ceiling. I heard you count it. That's why it's good to have a workout. So remember, knee can bend. And if this is just too much, both feet down. A regular bridge, never hurt anybody. Push. Push. You want to stay even. Big lift in the belly. Up. If your foot is flexed, reach through that heel. Lengthen the legs. Lengthen the arms. 12 V-ups. Hold. Everything meets in the middle. You notice we're working with our knees bent today. I know my legs are sore from this week. How you feeling, Steph? Feeling those hip flexors a little bit.
Kind of where I live now.
Everything meets in the middle. So squeeze through center. We are listening to our own bodies here. Lay it down. Best part about this set, you're laying on your back for 5 minutes. All right. Nice. So we're going to do that heel. Remember, your options are bending the knee or both feet down for your regular bridge, nice and supported. Want you to keep moving. Both feet are down. You're still rocking those 24 reps here. Your pace does not have to match ours. Once you get to 12 on each side, the ups are next. I want you to stay steady and stay focused. No rushing, just to make that time. With that bridge, you want to feel it in the front of the body and the low belly, but it's almost like the back of your body. It's pushing those hips up. You're at your halfway point. That means we've got just about 2 rounds in at that halfway point. Yes, for 12. Ribs to hips, belly to the floor, like you're folding your body in half. Don't let your legs wait for your arms, or your arms wait for your legs. Middle of the body pulls them in. Last 2. Last one. All right. You can come up for a second if you need to, otherwise that leg goes up. And we push it up to the ceiling. Back of the body pushes the front. You got this, guys. Find that space where you can work. Push down into your palms for a little bit of assistance. Flex your triceps for a little bit of assistance. Check in with your neck. You're starting to look back behind you. Tuck your chin like you're holding on to a little orange. You don't want to squish it, and you don't want it to roll away. Up and up. Drive through that heel if your leg is straight. Pull up to the ceiling. So good. Just like that, we've got 1 minute left. Hang on. The ups for 12. You got this, team. Focus on you. You've already done a couple of sets. You know what feels good. Don't back off now. We are 2 close. All right, 30 seconds. Maybe we take both feet down, just so we know we get 1 even set. That's just where we are. You might be in a totally different place. You've got 20 seconds to finish, wherever you are. Come on, 15. Strong to the end. Both feet are down. Think about squeezing those knees in a little bit. So close. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. It's amazing how laying on your back can get you out of breath just a little bit. All right. Grab some water. Do what you need to do. Next 5-minute round coming up.
All right, for your next 5-minute round, we are gonna go kneeling to squat jump and cross-body mountain climbers. So you're taking it down to your knees. As we come up, you wanna lead with one leg, then the other, and then you're in the squat position, we're gonna pop it up. Take it down, lead with the opposite leg. Back up into that low squat, pop it up. So we've got 12 of those. Our second one is gonna be cross-body mountain climbers. So, finding that plank position, we're bringing the knee to the opposite elbow, alternating back and forth. Now you don't have to go that full pace. You can also just go slow, controlled. So you can make it a jog, you can make it a controlled motion, really up to you. With those pop-up squats or those kneeling to squat jumps, obviously you don't have to add a jump. You can just stand up, take it back down to the knees, and then stand. So our goal is to alternate side to side. I'm not always perfect on that. Sometimes you lose focus on which one you're on, but try to balance it out. Try to make sure that you're not leading with your dominant leg every single time. So same thing, we've got 12 reps, 5 minutes. We're gonna start down on our knees. Ready, 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Try to stay low as you come into that squat position. Good. Notice how we work step touch. She tries to get both heels down as she comes into that squat position. So make sure that when you step up into that squat, you're not staying here where your heels are lifted. Give yourself enough space between your feet so that you can get those heels all the way down. Beautiful job, Brooke. Hey, careful on those shoelaces.
Oh boy. All right, that's 12.
All right, so our next one is going to be that cross-body mountain climber. So finding that plank position first, we're driving the knee to the opposite elbow for 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful job, guys. This should fly by quickly. And again, you don't have to go into that jogging motion. If you want to keep it as just a slow press, that is just fine. Taking it back into those kneeling to squat and up. It's hard to remember which leg to lead with. How you feel back there, Brooke?
So good.
Remember, break when you need to. We don't schedule in breaks during these workouts, at least during these blocks. So it's just finding a pace that works for you and then breaking when you need to. You're all about form, so you never want to compromise your form for speed. If you feel like you're getting a little messy, you're really struggling, feel free to just take a moment, catch your breath. All right, we're going to take it back into those mountain climbers. Ready, go. I don't think I specified at the beginning,
Yes.
but 1 to each side is 1 rep. So it's 1, 2. All right, we got 2 minutes left here. Back to those pop-up squats. All right, we are under 2 minutes. getting that little oblique crunch here. All right, we got 40 seconds left, guys. Try to keep moving. Even if it's a slow pace, slow is better than stopping. Last 15 seconds. Hang in there. Three, two, one. Up it up. Good job, guys. We've got one last 5-minute set before we go into our cool down.
All right. We all have 5 minutes left in us. We can do this. 2 more movements. 2 of probably my favorite things to do. So your first one is going to be your pop-up squat. I like to start this one from a plank. So your hands are down. Out in that plank. Walk your feet wide. So we're going to keep the butt low. Hop it in. Lift the arms up. Down and back. If jumping is not your thing, we're going to step it back. Walk it up high. And take that second to sit in your low squat. Butt stays low the whole time. Final set, we've got push-ups. Hands down, shoulder width apart. Walk it into your plank. I like to turn my fingertips in a teeny bit. You're gonna inhale, lower the elbows, lower the body. Press it up. One flat board. If this is too much, keep that long diagonal from knee to shoulder. Take your push-ups on your knees. Play around with those. Round 1 on your toes could be awesome. And then you can always take round 2 on your knees. So 12 pop-up squats, 12 push-ups, 5 minutes, let's do this. 3, 2, go. Finding those 12 pop-ups first. Out, pop it up. So remember, you want to get those hips nice and low. Holding in your low squat. Never really standing. Feet are a little wider this time. The toes can turn out a little. Sitting down low. Pause. Gonna go at Stephanie's pace here. Since I was talking.
10. And 12.
Awesome. So let's take it down. You got your push-ups. Knees or toes, 12 total. Use a nice big exhale here. You can feel if your butt starts to lift. Shoulders in line with hips. Drive your heels.
And 7.
So good. When you get those 12, back to your pop-ups. So find your space.
A little sweat break.
Take a little sweat break. We've been jumping for 2 rounds now.
Yeah.
We got it. Yeah. We'll go in 3. Remember your options. You can step nice and low. You can also walk your hands back. Wherever you are, you just want to wind up in a place that you're holding in that nice low squat. Heels down and strong. Tuck the tailbone, lift that belly. Breathe when you need to. Drink when you need to, rest when you need to. When I drink, I mean water right now. After, it's Sunday. Do your thing. 12 push-ups, team. Let's do it. Wherever you feel you're strongest, and maybe wherever it takes you to a little moment of weakness. Find a place where you're working hard. You're not comfortable, so you're not hurting yourself.
I'm big on separating, so I do 6 and 6. Keeps me feeling strong, but I don't lose my form.
So good, guys. You're real close. Let's take it. Back to those pop-ups. So many options. No reason not to move right here. All right? Let's go. We got 12. Remember, we're landing nice and wide. All right. Lift the belly, tuck the tail. Come on, you got this. Come on. 12 comes whenever it works for you. We got about a minute. Hold on to it. Breathe, focus, and work. Knees down at any point on these push-ups. You are in no way going easy on yourself by doing that. Protect what you need to protect. Activating that core. Knee push-ups can feel just as challenging. Whew. All right, 20 seconds. Maybe it's a couple of those pop-up squats. So close. This is the end. Stephanie just leads you through the good stuff. Last 10. You got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, guys. So good. Grab a drink. Sala.
Nice little Sunday sweat. We've been doing classes at my house since we've had to close down the studio, so we have half of our equipment there, half of our equipment here, kind of all over the place. But we're making it work, we're making it happen. So if you guys like this workout, we are actually posting them on our YouTube channel. It's TriCore Fitness, and we've got over 30 workouts now in our library. Free access, we have classes like this, and then we also have just our regular mat classes. So TriCore Fitness on YouTube. If you like what we're doing here, you got access to our whole library. All right. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna get started with some Pilates work. When we say Pilates loosely, it's kind of just a cool down, yoga-ish, Pilates-ish stretching series. So we're just gonna start standing. And as we start standing, I want you to find your heels in line with your sit bones. We're thinking hip distance apart, parallel feet. And I just want you to take a little sway side to side. So just shifting from your right or left foot And just notice, we all tend to kind of dominate on one side, or we usually shift our weight from one side to the other. So just kind of notice, what's your dominant side? Where do you like to live? And then let's kind of balance that out and feel that weight equally distributed from right to left. And then shift into your toes and then back into your heels. And I'll find that point where my whole foot wants to lift. So I'm going to back off just a little bit and find this point where my weight is back into my heels, but I can keep my whole foot anchored. So from the ball of my big toe, ball of my little toe, back into my heel. I want to feel as if I've got this little tripod of support and I'm balanced on all 3 points on both of those feet. I'm just going to take a couple deep breaths in. Reaching the arms overhead, opening up that chest, and then as we exhale, the arms come back down. So just taking this opportunity, start to slow down the breath. Start to bring that heart rate back down. On this next one, as we bring the arms overhead, let's interlace those fingers, flip the palms to the ceiling. And as we press those palms to the ceiling, feel how that starts to elevate the shoulder blades, elevate the chest. And as we feel that lift through the chest, find this length down through the tip of the tailbone. So it's like you're reaching your tailbone down towards your heels. Feel how that activates that low belly pelvic floor, that space between your belly button and your pubic bone. Now keeping all of that stabilized, we're going to start to just gently press your pelvis forward, extending that spine into a little back bend, letting the head tip back. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back to center. And then from here, we're going to press the hips over to the left as my upper body reaches to the right. Still trying to stay balanced on those feet. And then lift to center. Shift your hips to the right as the upper body goes to the left. Beautiful. Bring it back to center. Release those hands and dive down to the floor. Letting your head drop. And turn and face the opposite side. We're going to go into some lunge work, so I want you to see that side. So as we go into that forward fold, let the back of the neck relax. Let those shoulders just come up around the ears. And if you're touching the palms, you can either just let your elbows soften down, or you can even grab onto the opposite elbow. And just take it into a little sway, side to side. Still feeling that weight back in the heels. Still feeling that low belly drawing up to stabilize that lower back. Good. And then we're going to come back to center. Anchor those hands onto the floor. And let's start with our right foot stepping back. Now as we step back into this nice deep lunge, we're going to rise up. We're going to focus on our setup first. So I want you to feel that left hip kind of drop down and back. My right hip is coming forward, and I want to make sure that my heel is just in front of my knee on that left leg. Now, as I'm working, I also want to feel that sense of the tailbone lengthening down, that lift up through the front of my body. So supporting my spine with that abdominal wall. We're going to reach the arms forward, lean forward just a little bit, but focus more on that sense of lift, feeling that stretch from that right thigh, right hip, all the way up through the fingertips. And then the arms come down as we press back. And we lean, reach. Feel the activation of that right glute. Support the opening of that right thigh. Press it back, arms down. Let's do 2 more here. Reach, a little pause there. Bring it back. Last one like this, reach. And bring it back. Good. Now from here, we're going to take it into some rotation. So same setup, keeping those hips square. This time my arms are straight out. And as I lean into that right leg, I'm going to rotate towards the left. And then back to center. And then I'm reaching. And center. Good. We're going to do 2 more just like this. Last one. Beautiful. And then as I bring it back to center, I'm going to fold forward and bring my hands down onto the floor. So now I'm going to take it into a little spiral work. So I'm leaning into that left leg, keeping my heel heavy. And then I'm going to take that left hand down, reach my elbow towards the floor, and then sweep that left arm up to the ceiling. And we're going to do that 4 times. Bring the elbow down. And reach. And reach. Last one. Down. Reach. Beautiful. Let's bring those hands back to the floor. I'm going to step that left foot back. Just lift into my plank position. So tucking my toes under, finding that plank hold. Just going to push back into a downward dog. As I push back, I want to feel those heels reach towards the ground. My sit bones reach up and back. And my head and shoulders just going to fall forward. Pressing into the ground, really pushing that ground away from me as I hold. And then just gently come forward into that plank position. And press it back. Drawing that navel back in towards the spine as you lift those hips. Let's do that 2 more times. Rock it forward. And reach. Last one. Rock it forward. And reach. Beautiful. Now as I rock back into that lunge position, this time I'm going to step my right foot forward. And then I'm going to rise up. If this is bothering the knee, you can always roll up a mat or a towel and place it underneath that back knee. So now as we're working on our setup, we want to square those hips. That right hip is drawing down and back. My left hip is just gently rotating forward. I want to make sure that my right heel stays in front of my knee. That tailbone is lengthening down, and I'm feeling that lift and that support through the low belly. From there, the arms are sweeping up as I just gently lean into that leg. And then bring it back. Good. Reach. And back. Pressing into the wall of that left foot, feeling that left hamstring and glute activate to support the opening of that left hip flexor. And 5. Last 2. Beautiful. Last one. And as we come back to center, I'm going to take it into that rotation. So now we're extending the arms straight out in front of you. Now as we lean into that right leg, we're just gently rotating to the right and back to center. Using those abdominals to protect that lower back. You're not just dumping into that hip, but you're supporting it. Keeping the belly lifting in and up. Last one. Beautiful job, guys. Let's fold forward. Anchor the hands down inside of that right leg. Just kind of adjust at any point if you feel like you need to move the body. Then we're going to take that right elbow, reach it down inside of the arch of that right foot, and then sweep it up to the ceiling. Let's go for 4 here. Reach. And extend. Reach. Extend. Beautiful. One more here. Reach. Extend. All right, let's anchor those hands back down on the floor. Step it back into that plank position one more time. Now this time, we're going to press back into that down dog. And then we're bringing our hips forward, lowering to the ground, and then taking it into a little cobra, a little back extension. Once you're there, tuck your toes under. Press those hips. Up and back. Bring it forward. Lower down with control. Extend. Tuck those toes. Press those hips up and back. Let's do that one more time before we take it all the way back down to the floor. Beautiful. All right, so this time as we take it to the mat, we're going to stay there for a little scorpion. So we're taking the arms out to a T position. I'm going to bend my left knee, and then I'm starting to pull that left leg across the body, reaching my fingers, reaching my toes to my fingertips of the right hand. Opening up that right shoulder as a spiral, and then bring it back to center. And then same thing, right knee bends. Press into that right palm as I spiral over to that left hand. Good. We're going to do 3 on each side. On any of these movements, any of these stretches, if something feels good and you want to hang there for a little bit longer, you feel free. All right, we've got one more on each side here. Last one. Beautiful. All right. As we come back to center, we're going to draw those hands just kind of underneath the shoulders. We're going to go into a little quad stretch and then take it into a little extension here. So let's start with that right knee. You're going to bend your right knee. I'm going to reach back with my right hand and grab the top of that foot. So the first part here, you can turn your head to the side. You can let your forehead rest on the mat, whatever feels best. I'm going to pull that heel towards my hip first. As I'm pulling that heel towards my hip, I almost want to feel as if I'm lifting the top of my thigh off of the mat. I'm going to hold that for 3, 2, 1, and then I'm going to start to press the top of that foot into my hand, lifting my chest, rolling that shoulder back, taking it into that nice extension. Making sure my belly's still tight, protecting that lower back, and then we'll lower back down, pulling that heel back into the hip, and press, and release. One more time. And release. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and bring that right hand forward. Bend your left knee, reach back with that left hand, and grab the top of your left foot. And now same thing here. Draw that heel towards your hip, lifting that thigh off of the floor as much as you can. And then from there, press the top of the foot into the hand to rise up. And lower. And press. And release. 2, good. One more time like that, press. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and bring it in. Good, so we're gonna stay holding on to that left foot, bend your right knee, grab the top of your right foot. Now we're rolling those shoulders back and wide. I want to keep that gaze down on the floor as I press the tops of my feet into my hands, rolling my shoulders back, lengthening through the crown of the head, and lower, turning the head as you come down, pulling both heels towards your hips, and press, and release. Beautiful, guys. We've got one more here. Press. And release. Bringing those hands forward, extending the legs. We'll just press our hips back towards your heels for a little child's pose. So letting those knees open up, sitting back into your heels. Doing 2 nice deep breaths there before we move on. Beautiful. As we come up, let's go ahead and swing those legs around in front of you. We're going to take it to our back. So as we lay back on your back, arms are resting down by your side. Let's start with those palms facing up towards the ceiling. So rolling the palms up, knees are bent, feet are about a hip distance apart. As we just let those knees roll over to the left side. So nothing forceful, just kind of letting gravity do its work. Beautiful. And then from there, let's stop and lift up. And then take it over to the other side, letting those knees just sort of roll and relax. Beautiful. And then back to center. All right, so very similar to what we did during the workout. We're going to do a little bridge work here. But instead of just focusing on that lift and that drive of the hips up, we're focusing on the articulation of the spine. So we're pressing the palms down into the mat. We're going to start by just tipping the tailbone. So pubic bone pulls towards your belly button. That back is going to flatten out. And as we exhale, we're going to tuck the tailbone and bridge, lifting 1 vertebrae at a time. Inhale at the top. Exhale as you roll all the way back down. Good. We're going to do that 3 more times. tailbone tucks, belly scoops, roll it up, lifting one vertebrae at a time. Inhale at the top of that bridge. As we exhale, slowly roll back down for one more. Scoop that low belly from the tip of the tailbone, peel it up. One vertebrae at a time. Keep those knees at about a hip distance apart here. Inhale. Exhale as we lower all the way down. Beautiful. Bring those knees into your chest. Give them a little hug. Maybe a little rock side to side. All right. And then from there, we're just going to let our legs extend. So we're going straight legs on the mat. And as you do so, we're just going to rock those legs, really letting the hips relax. Feeling those thighs just get heavy. Those heels are heavy as we reach our arms overhead. We want to make sure that we're softening those ribs down, so not allowing that rib cage to pop up, but keeping it softened down by engaging the abdominals. We're going to start to bring those arms forward. And then from there, we're softening down through the ribs, and as we exhale, we're going to come up and dive towards those legs. Inhale, start to roll it back. Exhale as we articulate that spine, lengthening all the way back to the ground. Try not to knock my water over. Arms come forward, head follows. You can see I get a little stuck there. And that's where you want to hold that exhale to help power you through that sticky spot. So my inhale is here. Right here as I feel a little sticky, I exhale to help me get up and over. If that's a struggle for you, you can anchor your feet, you can tuck your feet underneath the couch, you can put a little weight or sand bag across your ankles. Last two. Last one. Beautiful. As we come all the way up, we're just going to roll back up to that seated position. We just got a couple moves here to finish up today. We're going to draw those knees in. And as the knees come in, I'm going to anchor my hands on the front of the shins just below my knees. I'm going to start to float my feet up, finding that balance on my hips. So from here, I want to find this kind of circle of tension. So I want to feel that my thighs or my knees are pressing into my hands, feeling activation in the back of my thighs. That press of the knees into my hands is going to help me find that scoop in my belly. Collarbones are wide, neck stays long, and as we inhale, we're going to tip back. Exhale, pop it up and balance. Inhale and lengthen back. Exhale and lift. So our goal here is to maintain that C curve on the spine throughout the movement. So we don't want to lay flat on the back. We want to keep that little curled spine and just gently rock back and lift. Last two. Last one. Good. All right. As we come up here, we're going to set up for our single leg stretch. I'm going to release my left leg, let it extend out. Holding on to my right leg with both hands. I'm going to push that knee into my hands, scoop my belly, and work on rolling back. So lay on my back here, holding on to my right knee. Inhale here, and then exhale. Switch. Again, keeping those collarbones wide, keeping that neck long. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Bring the knees in. Let those legs extend out. Arms reach overhead again. We're going to roll up one more time. Arms come forward, head follows. Come up, dive towards those legs. And then stack that spine up for a little spine twist. We're going to sit up nice and tall. I like to give my legs some space. You can go about hip distance apart. You can go a little bit wider if you like. We're going to take the arms out to a T position. So my arms are not moving without my body. This is a locked position. I'm going to inhale, twist to the left. Think about getting taller as you rotate. Crown of the head reaches towards the ceiling. Exhale back to center. Inhale to the right. Exhale, center. Inhale left, get tall. Exhale and center. Inhale right, get tall, look back towards those fingertips. And center. Let's go one more to each side. Beautiful. Let's bring those arms forward and take it into a little spine stretch. So we would imagine we've got a ball sitting on our lap. We're going to take a deep breath in. As you exhale, dive towards those toes. Draw that belly back in opposition. Inhale as we stack the spine back up, get tall. Exhale and reach. Inhale and stack it up. Exhale and reach. Inhale and lift. Last one. And stack it up. Bend your knees, draw your heels close to your hips, letting the soles of the feet touch your knees, go out wide. We're going to hold on to those feet, take a nice deep breath in here, and as we exhale, pull your chest towards your feet, keeping your spine as long as you can, lengthening out through the crown of the head. Give me 2 deep breaths here. As we inhale, breathe into your back, feel your rib cage expand, feel your back open up. And then as you exhale, it's that open mouth, soft jaw. I want you to feel that work. Pull, pushing all of the air out, feeling that work go all the way down to your pubic bone. One more time. And then slowly just stack your spine up. And that is it for us today. Thank you for joining us this morning, sharing your Sunday morning with us. Like I said, we've got a library of free classes on YouTube. If you like what we're doing, you can join us at TriCore Fitness on YouTube. Otherwise, we are in Phoenix. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.